Many people believe that the harder they work, the faster they will see results in life. From childhood, society conditions us to equate effort with success. Study harder, work longer hours, grind, hustle. These are the mantras we are told to live by. But when it comes to the realm of energy, frequency, and the quantum field, this principle does not always hold true. Quantum shifts, the sudden leaps in reality where your life transforms in ways that seem miraculous, do not respond to force, they respond to alignment. Imagine trying to tune a radio station by aggressively twisting the dial. You may only cause static. True clarity comes when you gently align the dial with precision. The same is true with the quantum field. Effort, when rooted in struggle and resistance, pushes us further away from the frequency of ease and abundance. The very act of trying too hard creates an energetic signal of lack, which tells the universe, I don't have it yet, and I must force it to happen. This is why effort, paradoxically, blocks the very shift you are chasing. Quantum shifts happen when you allow your consciousness to synchronize with a new frequency of reality. Think of it like shifting gears in a car. You cannot force the gear into place without damaging the engine. Instead, there is a sweet moment of alignment where the gear slides in effortlessly. This is what happens when your mind, emotions, and energy align with the higher possibility you desire. Effort, however, implies misalignment. It means you are trying to drag your current reality into a future vibration by sheer willpower, but the frequencies do not match. This mismatch creates friction, and friction always slows movement. The more you push, the more resistance builds. That is why some people work extremely hard for years yet remain stuck, while others, with less visible effort, experience overnight success or transformation. The universe is not rewarding who works harder. It is reflecting who aligns deeper. The human ego loves effort because it feels in control. Effort satisfies the logical mind. If I do this, I will get that. But the quantum field doesn't operate by linear cause and effect. It responds to vibration, not force. You can meditate for 5 hours with strain and discipline, and still not shift. But you can spend 5 minutes in genuine surrender, gratitude, and alignment, and experience a breakthrough. That is the paradox. The ego wants to do more, but the quantum invites you to be more. Being is the language of the field. Effort is the language of fear. When you effort, you unconsciously announce that you do not trust the natural flow of energy. You try to take control because you fear letting go, but the field rewards trust. It rewards the one who can lean back, not the one who pushes forward. Why does effort create resistance? Because effort is often rooted in the assumption that reality is separate from you. You believe you must make it happen because you think life is outside your control. But in truth, the quantum field mirrors your state of being. If your vibration is aligned with abundance, opportunities appear naturally, with no strain. If your vibration is rooted in lack, then no amount of effort will override that frequency. It's like planting a seed in the wrong soil. No matter how much water you pour, the seed will not grow. The soil must match the seed. Effort is like overwatering without changing the soil. Alignment is preparing the soil so the seed grows with ease. Consider the moments in your life when something miraculous happened. Did you force it into existence, or did it unfold naturally? Perhaps you met someone by chance who opened doors for you. Maybe you received an opportunity when you least expected it, or you healed from something not through struggle, but through release. These moments show us that the most profound shifts happen not by effort, but by synchronicity. Synchronicity is the universe's way of saying, you are aligned now. You didn't effort your way into that meeting, that idea, that healing. It flowed to you because you vibrated at the right frequency. Effort often comes from impatience. You want the shift now, so you try to force it. But impatience is a vibration of lack. It communicates that you are not yet whole, not yet complete, and so the shift cannot arrive. The quantum field reflects wholeness, not desperation. Think of it this way: abundance flows to those who feel abundant already, not to those who chase it frantically. The more you chase, the more it runs. Effort is chasing energy. Alignment is receiving energy. That is the great secret. Another reason effort blocks shifts is because it contracts your energy. When you strain, your body tightens, your breath shortens, and your mind narrows. But quantum shifts require expansion. They require openness, spaciousness, and receptivity. A contracted energy field cannot hold new possibilities. It's like trying to catch rain with a clenched fist. The rain will fall, but you won't receive it. Relaxation, surrender, and presence open your energy so the shift can land. This is why meditation, joy, play, and gratitude are such powerful states. They expand you. They allow the infinite to flow in. Effort, on the other hand, closes the channel. The spiritual masters throughout history have always taught this principle. Jesus said, "Consider the lilies, how they grow, they toil not, neither do they spin." Buddha emphasized the middle way, freedom from extremes of striving. Lao Tzu taught, "The Tao does nothing, yet nothing is left undone." These teachings point to the same truth: effort rooted in fear blocks the natural unfolding of divine order. The masters understood that alignment, not effort, creates miracles. They modeled ease, surrender, and faith. Think of how water flows. It does not effort to move downhill. Gravity naturally carries it. In the same way, when you align with your highest frequency, life naturally flows toward your desires. But when you resist or effort, you are like water trying to flow uphill. You exhaust yourself, yet progress feels impossible. The more you push, the heavier life feels. But the moment you let go, gravity takes over, and you flow effortlessly. This is how the quantum field works. There is also a neurological reason effort blocks shifts. When you are in effort, your brain operates in survival mode. The stress chemicals of cortisol and adrenaline flood your body. This narrows your perception, locks you into old patterns, and prevents creative insights. But when you relax and trust, your brain shifts into alpha and theta states, where imagination, intuition, and breakthroughs happen. Quantum shifts occur in those expanded states, not in survival mode. Effort literally keeps your nervous system stuck in the old reality. One of the greatest illusions of effort is that it makes you feel productive. You believe, at least I'm doing something. But doing does not always equal shifting. In fact, excessive doing can blind you to the inspired actions that truly matter. Quantum shifts often require one aligned action, not 100 frantic ones. That one action only appears when you are still enough to hear your intuition. Effort drowns out intuition with noise. Alignment whispers the truth in silence. If you want to experience a quantum leap, the first step is to let go of the idea that effort equals worthiness. Many people secretly believe they must suffer or struggle to deserve their desires. This belief is programmed deep in the subconscious. But the universe does not measure worthiness by sweat. Worthiness is inherent. You are already enough. The quantum field responds to that knowing. When you know you are worthy now, you stop efforting and start receiving. The energy of play is often more powerful than the energy of work when it comes to shifts. Why? Because play is light, expansive, joyful, and rooted in the present moment. Children manifest effortlessly because they play with reality. Adults effort endlessly because they take reality too seriously. If you want to shift, return to play. Dance, laugh, create, explore. These frequencies align you with miracles. Effort drags you into heaviness. Play lifts you into flow. Effort is also future-based. You effort because you want something that isn't here yet. But alignment is present-based. It is rooted in the now. The quantum field only exists now. Time is an illusion in the quantum. When you live in the present moment with fullness, the shift can occur instantly. When you effort toward a future, you postpone the shift. You tell the universe, it's not here yet, and so it isn't. The law of attraction is often misunderstood because people think visualizing harder will manifest faster, but the law does not respond to effortful visualization. It responds to emotional alignment. You can imagine your dream house every day while straining, and nothing happens. But the day you feel at home within yourself, the universe mirrors that feeling, and the house appears. It was never about effort. It was about resonance. The truth is, effort can sometimes bring results in the material sense, money, status, achievements, but it cannot bring a quantum shift. A quantum shift is a transformation of your entire reality. It is not linear progress, it is exponential. To move exponentially, you must tap into energy beyond effort. You must align with the infinite intelligence that orchestrates everything. Effort cannot access that intelligence because effort operates from the limited mind. Alignment taps the unlimited. When you release effort, you enter the state of flow. Flow is where time disappears, inspiration pours in, and actions feel effortless. In flow, you achieve more with less. Flow is the natural language of the quantum field. Every great inventor, artist, and visionary has spoken about this state. They did not create their breakthroughs through force. They allowed themselves to enter flow. This is where quantum shifts happen. Ask yourself, what if I didn't have to try so hard? What if it could be easy? This question alone can shift your energy. Effort convinces you that life must be hard. Alignment reminds you that life was designed to support you. The sun does not effort to shine. The tree does not effort to grow. You are part of the same intelligence. When you align, your life blooms without struggle. The key, then, is surrender. Surrender does not mean giving up, it means giving in to the flow of life. It means releasing control and trusting that the universe knows better than your limited mind. When you surrender, effort dissolves and miracles appear. Surrender is the bridge between your current reality and the quantum leap. Without surrender, you are stuck efforting. With surrender, you are free shifting. So remember, effort stops quantum shifts from happening because effort signals lack, creates resistance, contracts energy, and blocks intuition. Alignment, surrender, presence, play open the door. The quantum field is not moved by how hard you push. It is moved by how deeply you trust. Your next leap will not come from working harder. It will come from letting go, aligning, and allowing the infinite to move through you. Stop efforting. Start being. That is where your quantum shift lives.